Good evening, dear students. Today I, Mrs. Anne Marie, is here with the new chapter, Reach for the Top, the second part. It's a story of a Russian girl, Maria Sharapova. She reached the summit of women's tennis when she was barely 18 years old. So let's start. There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova, something at odds with her ready smile and glamorous attire. And that something in her lifted her on Monday, 22 August 2005, to the world number one position in women's tennis. All this happened in almost no time. Poised beyond her years, the Siberian born teenager took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. Now, there is some quality in contrast to Maria Sharapova's smile and glamour, which makes her likable. It is this quality that helped her achieve success as she attained world number one position in women's tennis on Monday, 22 August 2005. Maria's calmness and elegance is beyond her age. She was born in Siberia, Russia, and as a teenager, she took only 4 years of training to become the top seeded women tennis player. Now, however, the rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world began 9 years before with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. Little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off to train in the United States. That trip to Florida with her father, Yuri, launched her on the path to success and stardom. But it also required a heart wrenching 2 year separation from her mother, Yelena. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia because of visa restrictions. The 9-year-old girl had already learned an important lesson in life that tennis excellence would only come at a price. Now, the fast growth of her career started 9 years ago when she was made a big sacrifice which can be made by very few children of that young age. She had not even turned 10 when she was sent to Florida, USA with her father for training in tennis. And she was extremely sad as she had to spend 2 years separation from her mother Yelena. Maria's mother was forced to stay back in Siberia because she did not have the permit to travel the US. At the tender age of 9, Maria learned that in order to excel at tennis, she would have to make many sacrifices. I used to be so lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. I missed my mother terribly. My father was working as much as he could to keep my tennis training going, so he couldn't see me either. Now, Maria recollects that she used to remain alone and missed her mother a lot, and her father worked hard to fetch money for her needs, and so he also could not meet her. Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 p.m. The other tennis people would come in at 11 p.m. and wake me up and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. Yes. Now, Maria was very young and so she would go to sleep at 8 p.m. The other students would return at 11 and would wake her up, ordering her to clean the room. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. I learned how to take care of myself. I never thought of quitting because I knew what I wanted. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dream. Now, Maria did not get depressed by all this. Instead, she became determined and mentally tough. She took care of herself. She never thought of leaving the training because she was determined to achieve her aim. When a person has nothing, he craves and becomes determined to get it. She says that she would have borne greater humiliation and insults, and also in order to achieve her dream. The toughness runs through Maria even today. It was the key to her bagging the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world number one spot the following year. Now, Maria retains her determination till present day. The determination led her to grab the women's single trophy at the Wimbledon Championship in 2004, followed by the rapid climb to the top position in 2005. While her journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the hearts of tennis fans, for the youngster herself there appears to be no room for sentiments. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition make it imply and clear that she considered the sacrifices were worth it. I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. Now, here, tennis fans feels emotional to know about Maria's journey from the frozen region of Siberia, but she is not moved by it. She gives straight answers when questioned about her aims, which imply that she accepts that the hurdles and challenges she faced were worth the result that she got. She adds that she is competitive and work hard, as she considers it to be a part of a work that is Maria's secret of success. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality, clearing all doubts. She says, I am Russian. It's true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympics for Russia if they want me. Now, Maria's speech has an American accent, but she is proud to be a Russian. She says that USA is a big part of her life because she trained there, but in the core of her heart, she is a Russian. She holds the citizenship of Russia. Her ancestors are Russians, and she is willing to represent Russia at the Olympics too. Like any number of teenage sensations, Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing, and dancing as her hobbies. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appear at odds with her love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. Now, like other teenagers her age, Maria's favorite pastime are fashion, singing, and dancing. She likes to read novels written by Arthur Conan, the creator of Sherlock Holmes. She likes to wear fashionable evening gowns. Looking at her fit body, it is unbelievable that she likes to eat pancakes with chocolate spread and drinks, orange flavored drinks. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Her talent, unwavering desire to succeed, and readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top of the world. Few would grudge her the riches she is now reaping. Few would grudge her the riches she is now reaping. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains from tennis. Of course, money is a motivation. Tennis is a business and a sport, but the most important thing is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. Now, Maria cannot be put into a particular category. Her talent, urge to women's, her talent, urge to succeed, and sacrificing nature help her to reach the top position in women's tennis. No one will oppose the benefits that she is getting now because she made many sacrifices to get them. She says that money does motivate her to work hard. Tennis is both a sport and a business, but the most important aspect for her was to reach the top spot in women's tennis. It was this dream that kept her working further. Now, the chapter is done. I hope you like both the chapters, part 1 and part 2 from Reach for the Top. And I request you all to please go through the chapter, the explanation part, and try to find out the difficult words. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.